Hey everybody, the Johnny Cage here, welcoming you to another episode of Let's Play Mega Man number 6. Last time we left off, we beat up Plant Man, and I guess we stole Tomahawk Man's Tomahawk. And now we're up against Yamato Man, with the power of the Yamato. Him and his impregnable fortress. With, look, Fuji-san in the background there. Very Japanese-themed level. As I said before, this game was not meant to come out in America, but it came out anyway. So you got these Tanuki guys. Right here's a wall that you could bash down if you had the power suit, or whatever they call it. Is it the rush power adapter? I think that's what it's called, but I can't quite remember. So you got the Tanuki guys here. They don't have the giant testicles, though, like they normally do. For those of you that don't know, Tanuki is a Japanese raccoon. Of course, you probably know him best from Super Mario Bros. 3. And he's a kind of a god of fertility. That's why he's got gigantic testicles whenever you see him in Japanese mythology. And, oh, jeez. Should not have backtracked there. Pro tip of the day, everyone. Never backtrack. You know, probably never backtrack in any NES game. Anyway. Especially Ninja Gaiden. Never backtrack in Ninja Gaiden. It'll just get you killed. Alright, so Rush Jet giving us a lot of good so far in this level, and like I said, Rush Jet in this game almost breaks it as much as it does in Mega Man 3, but it's still a lot of fun. It's a different way of playing around with it, and I appreciate the innovativeness, even if this is the last of the classic series on the NES. More Tanuki balls. Hey, speaking of big balls, I mentioned they didn't have them, but I guess they're shooting them right at my face, aren't they? So up here is the alternate path we want to take to get the beat parts. This time around, we got these little annoying guys that, like, whenever you're, like, aligned with them on the ground, they'll kind of, like, rocket boost towards you. Real pain in the ass. You can take them out with something that I forget, though. Oh, the power suit, the rush power adapter. If you get them with the, like, charged up punch on that, you can take them out, which is pretty cool, because you wouldn't think to use that as a weapon. You'd think it's just something that breaks down walls, but anyhow, we'll get that eventually. We don't get it till Flame Man stage, which is going to be the second to last guy we take out, but for now, let's just worry about these spring guys with their exploding heads, and move right along to the devious Yamato Man. Yamato Man with his Yamato Spear. He will do one of two things when you're fighting him. He'll either fire his spearhead at you, and then he'll run over and retrieve it, or he'll jump in the air and throw 3 kunai, shuriken, well, maybe they're just spearheads also, down at you. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, he's pretty easy. He might hit you with the kunai that he throws down, but you should be able to dodge that spear shot, unlike me. But anyhow, as you can see, he goes out pretty easily with the tomahawk, and boom! A little bit of Mega Happy Dance for you right there, just a little something for the ladies. Oh yeah! And there we go. You know what really throws me off is the fact that they make that teleporter noise before he actually teleports away. Like, they do it once, and then they do the wow, 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 whatever energy ball circling around him kind of thing. And then they do it again. I don't know why. It kind of weirded me out the first time. So we get the Yamato Spear. Pretty good weapon. Not a straightforward shot. It either goes upwards like 5 degrees or downwards 5 degrees, but still pretty useful against a lot of enemies and bosses, especially once we get to the Wily levels. And now we're up against Nightman, Master of the Balls. Indeed, and we thought the Tanukis were, but, oh, we were surely mistaken. Oh, so we got some centipedes on treads. Oh, you're gonna have to pass up another one up there, unfortunately, but not a big deal. Come down here. These guys in the barrels, you want to shoot the barrel, make their head pop up, give them a couple shots to the face. Boom, that's all she wrote. Some more drill machines. Kind of remind me of that drill machine thing in Total Recall. Is anyone going to go see the new Total Recall movie when that comes out? It looks pretty interesting with Colin Farrell in it. Although I do have this kind of rule that I don't think that any Arnold Schwarzenegger movies should be remade. I mean, they're all just such classics. Whether they're the good kind of classic or the bad kind of classic, they're still pretty funny. I mean, how many puns has Arnold Schwarzenegger come up with? Internet memes has Arnold Schwarzenegger come up with in the time he's been around? It's a real shame, too, when you think about it, because so many of the action stars that we grew up with, you know, Sylvester Stallone and you know, Schwarzenegger and Willis, they're all getting too old to do those movies anymore. It's like, we need someone to really step up and fill that gap. I just don't feel it happening too much. Like, Jason Statham, it's kind of boring. I don't even know who else I can think of that's really, like, an up-and-coming action star. You know, Jackie Chan's retiring after this last movie of his. Oh, I don't think he's retiring, actually. I heard he's just not going to do his, not going to do, like, really martial artsy movies anymore, because he can't do stunts anymore, because he's, like, 60-something years old. Oh, wow, this part, woof, this was rough. Okay, good, got through that. That's the first time I've ever gone through there using the Rush Jet, by the way, so results may vary. But anyhow, wow, flip top, really? I think that's the first time in any of the games that's had you in it where you gave me something that's completely useless at the time. Oh well, guess can't win them all. Got some of these weird guys with, I don't know, they just freak out. They're freak out robots is what they are. I shoot them once, they go crazy! Oh, speaking of crazy, it's crazy that we haven't gotten many E-Tanks, so thank goodness we got another one right over here in 4 levels. We've only had 2 of them. Already had to use the first one against Tomahawk Man. So, but it's not a big deal. I think in most Mega Man games, it seems like they really give you a lot of E-Tanks when you get to the Wily stages, more than anything. And right here, boom! I think Terms Pro Radish left me a comment saying how Plant Man stage seemed like it was kind of like Spring Man stage from Mega Man 7. Well, I would have to say this is a little bit more like Spring Man stage. But anyhow, still both ridiculous. Right there, the green block with the cracks in it, that's where you would use the power suit rush adapter, and then fight Nightman the alternate route to get the B parts. Unfortunately, we're going to have to double back and get those later on, because we don't have the suit yet, but not a big deal. I'll probably still show it on camera. And now, here we are against Nightman, fighter of the day man. Anyhow, he's probably the easiest robot master in the game, because he's just so slow. Jeez, if I wanted to jump right there, I probably would have beat him without taking a hit. Slide! Jesus! I'm hitting the slide button, for the love of God! Boom! There you go, dead. Oh, that was... I swear. Whatever. We're still making record time, I think, against these guys. But that's how you take Nightman out. One of the easiest ones in the game, if not the easiest. So, something to keep in mind. And for that, we get a shot to the face, apparently. Night C parts. I don't even know what it is. The night crash or something? No, I assume C means crash for all of these Mega Man games. But it's actually not a straightforward shot. It's a boomerang shot, actually. Pretty useful, though. Used for getting through some barriers, even, which I didn't know until some later playthroughs of the game. But we'll worry about that when we get to it. And now we got Centaur Man! Speaking of a guy with a lot of mobility, look at that, 205. I forgot to completely mention the fact that it's kind of cool that they included the stats of the Robot Masters before you fight him. It gives you a good feel of what you're in for, and then you can kind of just be like, yeah, well, I don't know if this guy is one of them that I'm supposed to fight first, or, you know, if you're playing this completely blind. But, I don't know, it's a nice touch. But this guy, he kind of got the shaft a little bit because he, well, we didn't have a water-based enemy for this game, so why not make Centaur Man water-based for some reason? You know, horses are well known for their ability to swim. Anyhow, so we got fish. We got a lot of platforming here, though. They really took advantage of the whole, hey, let's just fill it full of water and spikes. You know, that works. Now, where's the Rush Marine when I need it? So we got the return of the evil piranhas from Plant Man stage, I suppose. Some wall turrets. And, like, I believe the night weapon, the Night Crush, or whatever it's called, works really well against these wall turrets, and you see a lot of them. It seems like they really went crazy with that particular enemy, I guess, in this game. Well, this is a pretty cool, innovative part. Give him some points for innovation right here, because we have the inverted water, if you will. No, he's gonna kill himself, great. You could go through here with the Rush Jet, and it would be really easy. I'm gonna make it a little bit more difficult, do it without the Rush Jet. Although that's the only really difficult jump right there, so if you can make it through that, then you're fine. Whatever, I'm getting away from you. Jeez. Let's see. Oh, another new enemy. These guys, we'll see them more later on, but you have to kill them with the Mega Buster. Regular shots will just bounce off of them. And what do we have over here? Oh, more Flip Top. Nice. Can't go wrong with Flip Top. Whatever. At least it's something slightly more useful than being not useful at all. It's also strange, I think Flip Top is in just about every level in this game. I'm not sure. I haven't actually paid that much attention, but he might be. Oh, look at these submarines disguised as clouds. Huh, Wily? I'm onto you. You can't knock me off my whole knowing of clouds. I know a cloud when I see one, and those are definitely submarine clouds. Right here they want you to use the Rush Jet so you can get killed, so keep that in mind. Moving right along, who do we have here? Oh, we got our kind of midway boss, Mr. Octopus. You know, I mentioned in the first episode that there were more mid-bosses in this, but I don't think there really are. There was that Donkey Kong guy, monkey. I don't know why I wanted to call him Donkey Kong, even though he's clearly just a monkey, but then again, so is Donkey Kong, I guess. And here's our way to the second secret exit. Very easy one to spot this time. But like I said, only that monkey guy in Plant Man stage, and then that octopus. We'll see that octopus again in Blizzard Man stage, but I think that's about it, when I think about it. Oh well. It is what it is, and that is all that it is. So here we are, into Centaur Man. Half man, half robot, or something like that. He also joins that elite group with Dive Man and Stone Man as being some of the largest enemy sprites in the entire game. He also fights a lot like fighting Dracula from the first Castlevania, I think, because he will either disappear. Well, he disappeared, meaning he's dead. I didn't quite mean it that way, but I guess that'll work. He'll disappear, he'll freeze time, or he'll fire that shot at you, which always goes over your head and hits the wall and spreads into different shots. Pretty easy boss, though. Never had too much trouble against him either. Definitely one you could potentially beat without taking a shot. Kind of just depended on luck, almost, though. And for that, we get the Centaur Flash and the BT parts. And the Centaur Flash works a lot like the Gravity Hold did in Mega Man 5, just kind of freezes the screen for a while. Maybe I'll play around with that, like I did the Gravity Hold in the 5th one. But anyhow, guys, that's all the time I have for today. This has been the Johnny Cage. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Next time, we'll take care of the last 3 Robot Masters and go towards Mr. X. I'll see you guys all then.